It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through the stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this, because the veterans have been here before. They can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
Yeah. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes 3 of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. And, of course, Terry Rozier. A lot of what he's been doing in his first several games of this new team, just feeling things out, using that basketball instinct and learning the playbook.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks to Ye, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And both these teams come into this game with a lot of confidence, Chris. They're playing excellent basketball right now.
Yeah, and teams like this will usually tell you they didn't circle this game on their calendar or this isn't a big game. I'm going to tell you as a player, they're lying. They've been watching each other all year. They can't wait for this game, and we're about to see both teams play their best.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Isaiah Thomas out there with Derrick Rose. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. It's stolen by Rose. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the dunk by Love.
And Love does his best to come up with steals. He has active hands. You got to be cautious around him.
Payton dishes to Fournier. Payton with the ball. Now Thomas defending, and stolen by Love. Thompson outside. Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Rose. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. And James throws it down.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Payton against Thomas. Payton passes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Pass to Isaac. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
A very shaky start for them. After 4 attempts, they're still trying to find a target.
Thompson, a screen on Fournier. Outside for Thomas. To the paint. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Rose against Fournier. And the basket by Rose.
Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
Magic have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Kick by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Looking to end the drought. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Rose kicks to Thomas. Back to Rose. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Payton. They grab their own miss. Love dishes to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. James, the pass to Thomas. It's taken away by Payton. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. And the basket by Isaac.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Now here's James. 26 points for him last game against Houston. And the basket by Rose.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling.
Pick by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Dishes it to Payton. Fournier in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The screen from Thompson. James dishes to Thompson. Rose kicks to James. Rose passes to Thompson. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Releases. Love grabs the board.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic who fits that description.
Greg, why is it, do you think, that teams want those more floor-bound, post-up big men like Vucevic coming off the bench?
I think 2 things. First of all, their defensive shortcomings are less exposed playing against other reserves. Also, their ability to create offense on the block has more value with that second unit because that group tends to have their struggles in terms of scoring the basketball.
And here is Payton after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Gordon kicks to Payton. The feed to Vucevic. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston. And the pass to Love. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Here's Payton following the score by Cleveland. Over Thomas. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers leading by 5. James dishes to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Gordon kicks to Payton. There's a screen. He dishes it to Vucevic. Gordon a screen. Pass to Isaac. Vucevic a screen on James. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball. 6 points for him.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now here's Rose. He has 7. Thompson outside. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. From deep, Rose. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive end.
And here is Payton following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Pass to Isaac. Takes a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Jonathan Isaac, a 6'11" small forward out of Florida State. You know, we're seeing more and more players like this with the length of a center and the guard skills. You know, you think of KD, of Brandon Ingram, and now Isaac.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Vucevic. Spates comes in for Gordon. Ross, he's checked in for Isaac. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now Fournier coming off a solid outing against Miami. There's the screen. No good on the shot. And Cleveland the other way now. And the story for Jonathan Isaac. As a sophomore in high school, Greg, he stood 6'3" and played guard. He hit a growth spurt, as you can see.
Yeah, and it makes a difference. I think what I notice most is that he's retained not just the perimeter skill, but also the fluidity. I mean, he's light on his feet and really moves well. Remember, there was another guy that was a point guard that had a nice growth spurt. I think his name was Anthony Davis.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ross, that's good.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
They set the pick. Thomas with the ball. 7 points in the game. Smith outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
No good on the free throw. And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to contention?
Well, first and foremost, it's always going to have to start through the draft. I mean, you've got to be able to get core pieces there. And then you want to continue to add perimeter shooting and focus on developing your young talent based on the way the game is played today.
Here's Baines. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up and banks it in. Baines has got his first points in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
In the corner, Smith with it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Derrick Rose, number 1. Isaiah Thomas is second.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 1. Baines passes to Fournier. Stolen by Wade. They get a hand on it. The kick out to Crowder. Smith sets the pick for Crowder to the inside. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist from Crowder.
Oh, and that's the assist by Crowder. Always a good team player.
And here's Fournier. He's got 5 from the stripe. He's off on that one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backfield.
The Magic trail by 3. Now here's Ross. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Upside Thomas. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Orlando's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. Fournier against Wade. Spades with a screen on Crowder. Here's Fournier. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the pick. Here's Wade. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Rozier. Wade is covering. Rozier kicks to Fournier. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead. Well, Orlando shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Ross. Here's Baines. They can't stop the run with that one. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Fry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. 2 shots. The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 6. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Fires from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Dwayne Wade. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
The Magic trail by 14. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Aaron Baines out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Oh, he gets in the good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Wade left side. Spates against Crowder. Back to Wade. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Relentless pressure. I think that was the key, forcing a number of big miscues, which swung the momentum of that game.
And Evan Fournier out of France, an instinctive offensive player, Greg.
Yeah, favorite player growing up was Manu Ginobili, and you can see some similarities in their games. Fournier possesses long-range shooting, but also able to handle and put pressure on the D with the dribble.
Now here's Wade. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. There's a screen. Here's Smith. Lets it go from 11, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Orlando's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Rozier kicks to Spates. Rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, snuffing him out there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shumpert in the corner. From beyond the arc. And it's Spates with the rebound. Magic shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Ross kicks to Spates. Here's Rozier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Over Ross. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Another miss by Orlando.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Wade. Feeds it to Crowder. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. No coverage that time. 9 points for Wade.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And when you look at the younger generation of players coming in now, Chris, of course, you do the interviews, you see them, you talk to them. Is it easy for you to relate to these younger players?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to relate to them. I think that our generation had a lot of influence on their style, their kind of expression of self, just as the generations before us did. And we have that unique bond. I think that's one of the advantages I have, that I've known some of these players since they've been young. I know their habits. I know they're good kids, good individuals, and they just express themselves differently. You know, do I like the way they come into a game dressed looking like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and Run DMC mix? Nah, I don't like that. But people used to say that about my style and my clothes too, Kevin. I'm sure they did that about you too, you know. So, man, I just love it. I just take it as we have some of the best players that fans have seen, and I'm just enjoying everything from the wild clothes to the music to their style. But no, it's not hard to relate to them, man, because they're all pretty good kids.
Chris, just for the record, they never said that about me. I always...
Yeah, you always set the trend.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Payton outside. Pass to Isaac. Ross in the corner. 5 on the clock. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's the dish to Shumpert. Outside Rose. Back to Shumpert, and Love has it in the corner. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Shumpert. The 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. He feeds it to Payton. He kicks it to Gordon. Takes a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The screen from Thompson. Here's James. And Shumpert kicks to James. Love with a wide open look. Love with another miss. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Thompson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Cavaliers leading by 17. LeBron drives in. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
There's no shot James can't make, especially when he's deep inside and has the D on their heels.
Now here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. Shot to stop the drought. And the shot goes in. Cleveland's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. LeBron outside. Love outside. And here's Rose outside. That shot is off. The Magic trail by 17. Payton outside. Ross against Shumpert. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting guarding numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Ross with it, and it's Carter picking him up. He used that pick to perfection.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
The screen from Thompson. Here's LeBron. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Isaac. Payton kicks to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter, the pass to Love. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Jeff Green is checked in for the Cavaliers. Love inside, defended by Gordon, and they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for Love.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Isaac misses.
Oh, he was absolutely lethal from the arc in the first quarter, but now he has cooled off significantly in the second.
Rose dishes to Love. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. James covering. And stolen by James. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Isaac. 9 points in the game so far. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Carter outside. Now James. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Rose. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's James. One of the most. Look at that jam.
Wow.
I mean, just beautiful.
Sick. And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Well, come on, he's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
LeBron shot is off.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
Ross kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Dishes it to Peyton. Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's Peyton. A rebound by Jeff Green.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Goodness gracious.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
The Magic trail by 17. Here's Isaac. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ross. Green with the block. Chris, I know that when you go through a season, there are certain matchups that you love and certain ones that you don't. When you were playing, which other power forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was love, meaning that I dreaded and I loved to go up against Tim Duncan because you knew you had to be prepared that night. I loved and I dreaded going up against KG. You know, I played in the era where in 1 week I could have played against Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Akeem Olajuwon. This is all on the West Coast, so for me, you know, I dreaded the Western Conference, but what's so good about it is that you just have to be prepared, and you can't dread the NBA. It's like you grew up wanting to play against the best players in life, and so I really loved the fact that I had to be my best every night, or you're going to get embarrassed in the league. So it was every power forward.
Never an off night, was there, Chris?
Never an off night, and, you know, so I can't say I dreaded Karl Malone over Barkley or Olajuwon over David Robinson or Tim Duncan over KG. It's just like, hey, man, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready, and go to work, baby. Put your hard hat on.
The Magic trail by 19. Now the pass to Rozier. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And Thomas, here we go. Love kicks to Smith. He's looking for Love and finds him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
The Magic have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That's good from Rozier.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Love up top, guarded by Spates. Orlando grabs the miss.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Pull-up jumper. Another miss by Love. Here's Rozier. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rozier's got 8 points.
Oh, fantastic shot by Rozier. I mean, exactly the kind of shot you want him taking when he's got space.
And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Payton with the ball, looking for his first basket still in this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Derrick Rose is out there with Thomas, and it's Thompson in at the center. Gordon against Love. Thompson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas, back to Thompson. Shoots over Vucevic, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Isaac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
And Thompson kicks to Thomas. Love outside. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the free throw, no good. And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy your size who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that can knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2 guard in transition and let them score, and you be the facilitator. They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Payton kicks to Fournier. Gordon a screen. Pass to Isaac. The feed to Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love the pass to Thompson. Outside Rose. LeBron outside. Launches a 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and he lays it straight in.
Well, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. LeBron dishes to Love. Back to James. The screen from Thompson. The drive by James. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend it? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. Make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Gordon a screen. There's the triple. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson a screen on Fournier. Out to the right wing. Love the pass to James. Back to Love. Here's Rose. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
From 10 feet out, jump shot is good.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
James outside. Thomas against Payton. Thomas kicks to LeBron. True on the 14-footer. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Payton kicks to Fournier. He dishes it to Gordon. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it to Vucevic. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And even with the miss, that's a jumper he'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving him open.
Here's Isaac. 15 points in the game. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Moving it up. Thomas gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And 12 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You love seeing James distribute the ball. It shows that he really has a focus for getting his teammates involved.
There's the pick. Stolen by Rose. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Thomas. It's tipped. Here's Isaac, covered by LeBron. Gordon for 3. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got 6.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Feeds it to Payton. Pass to Isaac. The dish to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Isaac misses. Cleveland leading by 16. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Gordon. And stolen by James. Over in the corner, Rose. Back to LeBron. Love with the screen for LeBron. 6 to shoot. And Love with the basket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You know, Chris, LeBron took a lot of heat going to Miami, but when he played with the Heat, he said he learned a lot how to win there. And certainly the results show with 2 championships and 4 NBA Finals.
The fans in Cleveland, they should be happy that he left, learned how to win there in Miami under a great leader like a Pat Riley, and came back and brought that knowledge to Cleveland and won their first championship. I'm sure all is forgiven now.
And the basket by Wade.
Wade takes pride in overpowering the defense, especially when he's in close to the bucket.
Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. It's taken away by Smith. Wade outside. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 13.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. No good with the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Smith outside. Wade outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks to Spates. Passes it to Vucevic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
It's on Isaiah Thomas. The Magic have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Out to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Rozier kicks to Fournier. It's stolen by Wade. Back to Thomas. Here's the 3. Dishes it to Thompson. And there's the pass to Crowder. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Baines with the block. It's Fournier on the wing. Wade is covering. Spade sets a screen for Fournier. All alone. And it's Rozier missing.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target with nobody near.
Smith kicks to Thomas. Shot from 16. That one, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Thomas with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Spates with the block. Here's Rozier. He's got 8. But they recover it. The Magic again can't hit. Smith against Ross. Wade for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Spates has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Smith kicks to Wade. Smith against Ross. Rozier. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Outside Thomas. Back to Wade. They need this one. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Wade's got 15.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
And here's Fournier. He's got 9. Spates with a screen on Smith. Spates sets a screen. Clock at 6. That one wide left. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Now here is Smith. He has 6. The screen from Thompson. Out to Wade. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Wade.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Thomas. The feed to Smith. Back to Thomas. Thompson right side. A second chance effort. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. They're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for 4 quarters.
Reaching ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose. Working the offense, trying to find good shots.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Aaron Baines out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Now, Wade is a tremendous scorer. He's a superb player who knows how to get it going.
And it's Baines in the corner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Green against Spates. Wade dishes to Crowder. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Rozier. At the top of the key, Bain. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for the Magic. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Smith. Spates sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Ross with it, picked up by Love. Off the pick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points for Terrence Ross. Wade against Payton. Wade kicks to Green. Back to Wade. To the middle. And stolen by Spates. Payton passes to Rozier. Spates sets a screen. Spates with a screen on Crowder. No good from Ross. Cleveland leading by 17. And Shumpert kicks to Green. Now Payton. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rozier the pass to Spates. He dishes it to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Spates. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon comes in for Aaron Baines, and Isaac subbed in for Ross. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Shumpert.
Yeah, he's aggressive offensively, and the versatility in that arsenal, when you look at his size, is what makes him, at times, unguardable.
And the dunk by Love.
That's just remarkable timing from Love, knowing when to jump high for the alley-oop.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Here's Gordon. He can't get that one. Good D by James. Cleveland leading by 18. Crowder sets a screen for LeBron. It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Rozier kicks to Gordon. Spates sets a screen. Rose against Payton. Here's the screen. Pass to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Shoots a fader. They get the rebound. Gordon dishes to Payton. This one for 3. And the basket by Rozier.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
It's a pick by Love. Outside Rose. LeBron James on the wing. Down low. Crowder kicks to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Payton kicks to Rozier. Fires from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Leaving any player wide open from mid-range, a recipe for getting scored on.
Rose against Payton. Goes back up, and the layup good by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Love goes hard on the glass, doing whatever he can to come up with second chance opportunities.
Rozier kicks to Spates. Passes it to Rozier. Gordon with a screen on Wade. Here's Rozier. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wade, right side, kicks it to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get it back. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. The kick out to Rose. Spates against LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Now look here, you like seeing James track down these rebounds, showing true tenacity on the offensive glass.
The Magic trail by 16. Payton with the ball. Here's Rozier. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Outside Crowder. Feeds it to Love. Over in the corner, Rose. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep. That doesn't go either for Rose.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Spates sets a screen. Rozier kicks to Spates. There's the dish to Payton. And there it is for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Elfrid Payton, the 10th pick back in that 2014 draft. And remember, the Magic looked at him as their point guard of the future. And last season, at times, he was coming off the bench. And it's been about that lack of progress as a shooter that I think is the biggest concern with this team.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Terry Rozier. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson comes in for Crowder. And Thomas subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And for Elfrid Payton, shooting has always been his Achilles heel.
Yeah, as a defender, passer, penetrator, I think he's solid. But shooting has become so important in our league right now. He needs that perimeter shot to really have a chance to get to the next level.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Fournier. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Isaac. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Love kicks to Thomas. From 13, but they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Love, no good.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Dishes to Gordon. Over Thompson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pulls up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Hard to tell if he's just lacking energy in the second half, but it does not look like he's himself out there.
Gordon a screen. Fournier gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 8th assist in the game.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
The Magic trail by 13. The pass to Fournier. Payton right side. Here's Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. And Fournier kicks to Payton with a floater. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rose passes to Thomas. Back to Rose. He feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Payton against Thomas. There's a good screen. Picked by Vucevic. Love against Fournier. Count the basket.
High percentage looking tight. It's hard to miss that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here is LeBron. Over to the wing. Back to Thomas. Looking to end his cold spell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Pound for pound, the best in the league at drawing fouls. Isaiah lives at the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaiah Thomas.
at the line for two. And the first one drops. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
You have to love the heart of Thomas, using all his strength as he has on these challenging finishes.
Gordon a screen. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Isaac. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
The screen from Thompson. It's LeBron with the drive. They swipe it. Here's Payton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to waste that effort. You want to cash in on these extra possessions. They certainly did that time.
Thomas dishes to Rose. From deep. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Thomas kicks to Rose. James left side. The screen from Thompson. Lock at 6. LeBron passes to Thompson. Here's Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Love dishes to Thomas. LeBron outside. Now, here's Thomas. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.